Hello friends, in this lecture we will continue our discussion on value engineering. Okay, so in the previous case we have studied the introduction of value engineering, that what was the history, okay, from where it came, the product life cycle, and today we will see the steps involved in value engineering. Okay, so very simple and very, you can say, directly, okay, direct applications or direct points you need to learn and you are going to write in your university examination. So the first statement I have written that what are the reasons for poor value? Okay, why we are not going to do value engineering in each of the product? Okay, what are the reasons of poor value? How to increase the value of a product? So the first is lack of coordination among the designer. Okay, the most important point is lack of coordination among the designer. Okay, we have learned that we have to do the value engineering only at the design stage. Okay, we cannot do the cost reduction at the manufacturing stage or at the marketing stage. So due to the lack of coordination among the designers, we are not able to add the value engineering to the product. Okay, every designer is not creative. Okay, they are not going to coordinate among themselves. Okay, so this is the reason to for poor value. The second one is failure to network with customers, or we can say poor definition of needs and wants. Okay, in the product life cycle you have seen the phase product development. Okay, so in that case we have to go to the market, we have to do the market survey, we have to do the market research, we have to collect the information from the customers about the needs and wants. So it may happen that we have a poor network with the customer and we have a poor definition of needs and wants. We have taken the wrong information. Okay, we have misunderstood the needs and wants of the customer, so we are going to make a wrong product or incorrect design of the product for the customer. That's why we are not able to add value to the product, because we have collected wrong information or wrong data from the customer. We haven't done a proper market research or proper market survey, you can say. That's why we are adding a poor value to the product. So you need to do a good market research. You need to talk with the customer, each and every customer, that what is your need, okay, what do you want from this product. So everything should be done in a proper sequence. The third one is outdated design standards. Okay, outdated design standards. If you are going to follow the designs or the, you can say, technologies which has been abolished from the market, then your product is not going to run in the market. Your product is not going to be liked by the customer, because the technology which you are going to use has been abolished from the market. New technologies has arrived. Okay, so you should not use the outdated design standards. Okay, you must adopt according to the changes, and you must design the product according to the new technologies. The last one is incorrect assumption based on poor information. Okay, we are assuming something that customer want these things, but that is not correct, because we have gathered the wrong information from the customer. Just like here, poor definition of needs and wants. So these are the basic reasons that add a poor value to the product. Okay, now the important steps in value engineering. Okay, how we are going to perform the value engineering. Okay, so the first step is introduction. The first step is introduction. So introduction means, first we have to think about the project. We have to think about the project or product. Think about product. Okay, think about product. So from where we will think about the product, from where we will get the information about the product? We will get the information about the product from market research. Okay, we can get the information from customers. Okay, so first about the introduction of the product. So we have to think that which product we should launch in the market. So from where we are going to get the idea? We have to do the market survey and market research. We have to talk to the customer. We have to know about the needs and wants of the customer. So if you are going to do it, then you will get about the product. You will get to know that we have to make these type of products. Okay, so the first information is to collect the information about the product, that is introduction of the product. The second one is function analysis. Okay, This is the most important point, you can say. Okay, the function analysis, you can say this is the most important point. Okay, so what is function analysis? Function analysis means we have to see that what function it is going to perform, what the customer wants. Suppose we are going to design a wristwatch. Okay, so the function of the wristwatch is to show time. So in case of value engineering, we tell these terms in case of, you can say, verb noun relationship. Okay, the functions are going to be explained. The functions are going to be explained in terms of verb noun relationship. What does it mean? Okay, so suppose we are going to design a wristwatch. So the designer will first think that what is the function of the wristwatch? The function of the wristwatch is to show time. Okay, to show time. So the verb we have got show, and noun we have got time. Okay, so the designer will only think about these things, that we have to design a product, which is going to show time. Okay, this is all about function analysis. Okay, so again I am repeating, in function analysis it says about the noun, or you can say verb noun relationship. Verb noun relationship means if you have to design a wristwatch, so the verb for a wristwatch is show and noun for the wristwatch is time. So the designer is going to design a product. Okay, he is not concerning about wristwatch, it is having a belt, it is having a dial. He is only going to design a product which is going to show time. It can be anything. Okay, it depends upon the designer, that he has to reduce the cost. So he has to only design a product which is going to show time. Suppose there is a water purifier. Okay, suppose the demand of the customer is water purifier. Okay, so the designer will first think that what is the function, so he will think about the verb noun relationship. So the function of water purifier is to disinfect water. So the verb is disinfect and the noun is water. Okay, so he will only think about a product that is going to disinfect water. How it is going to look like the previous water purifier, he don't know. Okay, he don't know. He is only going to design a product of low cost which is going to disinfect the water. So this is all about function analysis, and it is the most important step in value engineering. Okay, we have to design a product which is going to perform its verb noun relationship function, that is, it is going to disinfect the water, and by cost should also be less. Okay, the cost should also be less. So you can keep these terms in mind, that we have to perform a verb noun relationship function. Okay, so this is all about function analysis. The third step is creative. Creative means we should have a team. Okay, we should have a team which is creative in thinking. Okay, the team will consist of suppose 10 members. So the work of each and every 10 members is to think about a product, or the design of the product that is going to reduce the cost by maintaining its intended function. So the team, each and every member should be creative. They should have their own thinking. Okay, so the team of the designer should be creative in nature, so that each and every member is going to think in a different manner. The next one is evaluation. Okay, the next one is evaluation. So once they have created the team and they have created the idea about the product design, so they are going to meet and they are going to talk about the merits and demerits. Okay, they are going to talk about the merits and demerits of each and every idea. Suppose a person stands and says that this is going to be the design of the product, so each and every person is going to question him. Okay, so they are going to discuss about the merits and demerits of each idea from each of the designer. Okay, so this is all about evaluation. Okay, evaluation means we have to evaluate, we have to check that whether we are moving in a right direction or not, what are going to be the advantage, what are going to be the disadvantage, everything we have to take care. The next one is development. Once they have decided, okay, once they have reached a certain conclusion from here, okay, once they have reached a certain conclusion from here, so they are going to develop, they are going to work upon that idea. idea. Okay, so this is all about development. The next one is presentation. Once they have designed the once they have thought that this is going to be the design of the product, so they have to present it to the stockholders, shareholders, or the marketing department, manufacturing department, each and every members. Okay, so they have to present a presentation about the product design to the different people of the organization. Okay, and the last one is implementation. If each and every member from here, from the presentation point, if everyone is ready, everyone says that this design is okay, okay, customer are going to like it, and we are going to also reduce the cost. So once you have to develop those process, or you have to implement those process into the product. So in this way, these are the 7 different steps. By following it, you can add the value engineering to a particular product. Okay, so this is all about value engineering. Just it was the introduction. Now you can read different textbook, because if you are going from the master's or PhD point of view, it is a 30 to 35 hours course, but we have to only study the introduction of the value engineering. So these are the 7 steps. You can elaborate those steps, okay, in your own words. So just this is all about value engineering. Thank you.